The coronavirus emergency and a look at ways to reduce your risk while you travel, whether it's just heading to work or taking a flight. Gio Benitez is in Grand Central Station here in New York City. And Gio, I am flying in a few hours, so I'm all ears.
Okay, listen up, Amy. Listen, so many of these people who are here traveling, we're all talking about these high-touch surfaces. How long does this virus survive on these hard surfaces? We don't know that answer just yet, but one CDC official suggested it could be up to a full day. So this morning, we are looking at how many of those high-touch surfaces we come across on a long commute, the ones everybody puts their hands on.
From door handles to elevator buttons to touch screens, each day we touch hundreds, maybe even thousands of surfaces and might not even realize it. So we decided to do our own experiment.
So we're starting our journey to the airport now. We're getting on the DC Metro, and we're going to see how many things we touch along the way.
Right from the start, the escalator. You might hold the handrail, and you'll touch all those buttons and screens when you buy a ticket.
I'm touching these buttons a lot.
On the train, you'll grab those bars just like everyone before you.
We've been touching so many things that it seems like a good opportunity to go ahead and use that hand sanitizer.
But at the airport, a sign of the times.
So everyone is washing their hands in the restroom right now. One guy even told me that he wished people washed their hands this much before the coronavirus.
We board the plane. If you use wipes, make sure to read the label to see how long it takes to kill bacteria. That can range from 30 seconds to a few minutes.
This is the most important thing.
In one study sponsored by the FAA, researchers found that the bottom of the tray table had less bacteria than the top, but armrests had even more germs than tray tables. And don't forget that air vent. But if you're healthy, experts say don't even open it. Air on a plane is refreshed every few minutes. That's more often than the air in an average office building. But let's say someone next to you sneezes. Experts say you should close your air vent. An open one may help push their germs right at you.
Also, you might want to ask him to turn his vent on, because that will take whatever he's forcing out and take it like right down to the floor.
Some good advice there. So look, at the end of the day, it's all about how close you are to someone who's sick. The research actually shows that the best place to sit on a plane may just be the window seat because you have less contact with other people. Amy?
Great, I've got the aisle. Thank you so much, Gio. Super excited. Let's go back to Dr. Ashton now. GMA viewers have been sending hundreds of questions about coronavirus to her and to her team of doctors. They're going to answer some of them now. And Dr. Ashton, what are people asking you and your team most right now?
Oh my gosh, Amy, first of all, we're getting hundreds of questions. We are doing our best to answer them. We're working around the clock. And I want to introduce you to our team here at the ABC Med Unit. These are all senior and chief residents. They are real doctors. We're fielding all of these questions. And I think one of the most common ones came from Gina on Twitter. She said she's had these symptoms, a terrible cold with a sore throat 2 weeks ago. Is it possible that people are getting the coronavirus and will never even know? That is really important because that really speaks to the fact that we need to start testing more, including people who not only have mild symptoms but may have no symptoms. That's how we're going to get a grip on this virus and how common or prevalent it is in the U.S. Another big question came from Molly on Facebook. She asked, I'm 5 months pregnant. What should I be aware of? Am I any more prone to getting sick? Very, very limited data so far on pregnant women and this novel coronavirus. There have been about 19 patients reported in the literature. It's not known whether they're more susceptible, but it does appear that there is no evidence right now of direct transmission from the mother to the fetus. So that's going to be something we're going to be watching because we know that pregnant women have a compromised or lowered immune system.
Right. And Jen, I know a lot of people are asking questions about doctor's visits. What's your advice on that?
Listen, same thing as if you had the flu. You don't want to overburden doctors' offices and ERs and urgent care. So if you have a provider, be in touch with that person by phone before you just go in. And again, doctors and healthcare providers are getting slammed now with questions, tests, all kinds of people with viral syndromes, not just coronavirus. So this is going to be evolving.
All right, Jen, thanks so much. And of course, keep sending your questions for Dr. Jen on Twitter and Instagram with the hashtag AskGMA. She and her team will answer more live in our next hour. And tonight you can see a special 2-hour 2020 on the coronavirus outbreak at 9, 8 Central right here on ABC. Okay.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.